Oh, it's a hoodie. Colors.
Looks very similar. Morphling might be a good option for it. Hey. Back to playing.
10 seconds remaining.
Ban out the Viper. Pretty much the same heroes we talked about.
5 seconds remaining.
Fnatic's turn to
Good
ban.
versus-
I don't really back Germany. Either team.
Still possible.
AA plus
Fnatic.
Spectre is super strong. Global presence. Get from it to promise.
10 seconds remaining.
This back is going. So I assume there's just get like maybe
5 seconds
even if you have
remaining.
each apparition, you still probably need either a mid laner or a board that could build a spirit vessel, like any kind of damage reduction, healing damage reduction, healing reduction.
Healing
is
reduction,
is really good against Bristleback and
Any four with the brawler type defense.
Give me the Earth Spirit.
Fnatic's
then.
Earth
turn
Spirit
to
exactly
pick.
would probably be love this A plus Earth Spirit almost as much as
Get out the Shadow TMF.
you don't
Okay.
see it, but this hero will rise. He
Yeah.
is buffed out.
10 seconds remaining.
his illusions got buffed level 1.
5 seconds remaining.
That's
Dire
the only
team
buff that I
pick.
remember. So
But
like
over,
the
the,
rest-
over the patches, like illusions right now are on 11 seconds.
seconds, yeah,
Yeah.
instead of 8. So that's pretty big. You
And
know,
Shadow Poison's unfellable now also. Yep.
those like 3 extra seconds could make a difference. And lowering the HP of like Bristleback and Io.
10
Because,
seconds
Like during
remaining.
Major, I don't think this hero was touched. Maybe picked once, twice. I don't have the
5
exact
seconds
number,
remaining.
but I remember not seeing him. Now that we see some like other heroes, Faceless Void also being popular, we're gonna go back to the saving supports that get that disruption, turn the whole fight around.
I would really like to. I'm sure if there's a build, lay it, but Morphling with Clockwork or IO later
Yeah,
on.
it's just like no real damage. Like they don't have any kind of burst damage, so it looks like a good Morphling game. Also, you could take Snapfire played as a 4, or Earth Spirit, where you don't care about Clockwork going in. Cookie, you have a kick. Because Ancient Apparition, he finds him, gets a
Bridges
jump,
that.
and it's also cogs are very good again. Speed.
Surf time. My guess is that they're either deciding to pick up their carry now, away with the Morphling later, or still
Wait,
mulling
you
over.
you said Shadow Poison is non-dispellable?
Correct.
Yeah.
It was changed
It's not
recently.
dispellable.
How did I miss that?
It was 2 patches ago. It wasn't the most recent, but it was like a
Fnatic's
single
turn to
bullet
pick.
point or something.
Mirana.
But yeah, it was a big change. It's great against
That-
Phantom Lancer.
Now that's actually big. That's actually huge.
Yeah. Pick up our Mirana, so it is a 4 position that can indeed move around pretty well. So if Bristleback decides to do some creep cutting, Mirana
Also,
hopefully put a stop to
a
it.
very
10
flexible
seconds remaining.
for when it comes to activation, if you really want to down it,
5 seconds remaining.
sorry. Very solid, and you're playing Clockwork. Kick, leap, all of these supports. Carry on the same idea. Mirana is itself with Centaur's.
I mean, you were proposing Morphling. Now I'd be really keen on them getting a carry with a stun on exit. You'd have so that up. Whoops. If you're a god,
It's a
Mirana.
Division 1 team.
Dire team pick.
Arrows.
Imba Spirit.
One of the spirits has been out, score patient, fast pace, roller from the. There isn't any reliable captain.
Yeah, that's problematic. If
10
it was a different
seconds
position
remaining.
4, you know, with reliable stun, something like an Earth Spirit maybe, I would say
5
it's,
seconds
like the
remaining.
Necro game against
Dire
Io,
team
Bristleback,
back.
he's good against Earth Spirit.
Okay, other percentage-based damage. Not quite as mobile though, but
Still solid. Still doesn't do anything to burn. You need
10 seconds remaining. Turn
I've
to
seen
ban.
life stealers recently, and they're the ones that ban out. I believe this company.
You're just given Morphling if they pick him free BKB, and they don't have enough
Dire
lockdown, as
team
you
back.
mentioned. So I think it's a decent ban, even though they have Ancient Apparition. This lineup from Execration could, easily fall apart. Because you need to hit the spells, like you need to hit AA ulti, you miss the arrow, you're just not gonna see the full potential if you
10
misuse
seconds
your
remaining.
abilities. On the other side,
Fanatics, turn to ban.
easier. Bristleback goes in, Cold Spray, they have a lot of sustain coming up from these two heroes. Also, Bristleback gives you that tower damage, a bit, it's not that Dragon Knight type of a damage, Lashrak, but whenever you have Ember Spirit,
10
you just
seconds remaining.
So are you?
5
okay, so based off the
seconds
bans,
remaining.
Morphling, Razor ban, it seems like they're expecting this IO to be a.
How it looks like.
It's a good Phantom Lancer game, I would say, for Fnatic if they want to shift back to an off lane.
And make the IO not.
Dire team pick.
Yeah.
It's. I'm not sure. I'd still like the 4 and the cooler perhaps, but 4.
Christian need to find a mid laner to go up against Accurate.
Fanatics, turn
Death
to
Prophet,
pick.
Silence.
Void incarnate.
Spell.
Just another spirit. Stormband out. This is great, right? I actually like the Ember.
10 seconds
It's gonna be
remaining.
really hard for them to stop the Ember Spirit. Pretty much the only thing is gonna be most likely Yield
5
Scepter from the
seconds
Void
remaining.
Spirit, Centaur once he gets a Blink Dagger, but we've seen Centaurs not prioritizing Blink Dagger. Instead, they go like most of the Centaurs that I've seen so far. Vanguard and Hood, then into a. Just want to be as tanky as possible, and then pull.
This
So-
hero historically has been like, to go for Blink first, don't make use of it. Gone. Don't scale at all.
Because he farms quite fast with the Retaliate, with the Double Edge, and then you don't take the damage with the Hood, with the Vanguard. I can understand that. Depends how Void Spirit game's gonna be, where like if he's not having a good time, he dies 2 times. In this game, I think he needs to be the playmaker. He needs to make these aggressive moves. Same goes for Morana.
I
Like
speak
supports
for
are
the
You may
not
now
that
select
strong
your
early
heroes.
on. Ancient Apparition and Morana. Okay,
Let's
let's
Raven
see.
play. Raven is playing the Bristleback, and yeah, offlane Prophet with Shuyan.
Maybe if they switch up the lanes.
Of the
Tell
wood.
me someone saw that.
It was a very good last pick for sure, but I have no say this time. I gotta go with his prediction.
Yeah, we we had a little meeting somewhere off screen a little bit. It was a quick meeting, and it's basically just Execration was the outcome there.
Yeah.
No, it's strictly Dota in here.
Hey, can I still choose Fnatic?
Dang, I mean,
Okay, I'm locked in.
This
Nothing
was
I
your
can do.
idea. You were the one who's like, I'm going Execration.
Yeah, but I didn't know you actually get crazy enough to do it. Or whatever.
That's what you said.
They can
I
win.
said I was a follower. I'm not a leader. Okay, we need separate rooms. I think.
No,
No?
definitely not after this.
Just,
You're done.
if we just...
Nope, you will be with me until you become a boy. No, but in all honesty, Execration, if they don't completely lose the lanes, which is
30
gonna be tough,
seconds to battle.
or if they don't, they got a pretty good avenue of winning this game.
I don't know. I think their lanes aren't...
I mean, they're not super terrible.
Horrible.
It's just like AA Lifestealer is pretty tough to lane against Prophet. Then Ember Spirit beats Void Spirit just naturally, especially with those Flame Guard buffs. And Bristleback safe lane, especially with an IO, just doesn't lose. You know, the lanes are quite a bit in the favor of
battle
Fnatic
begins.
probably. And if they snowball lanes, they can snowball the game pretty hard because their supports, there's no synergy there. No Mirana, no AA. I don't know why you made us go for creation.
Watch, we're going to be right. And then
Then I'll apologize.
we'll be prediction king.
I mean, we are already prediction kings, either way.
Yeah.
Because either you win or you learn.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm always down for learning.
Same. Winning is fun, but learning is probably more productive down the lane.
That's true.
Very true.
We're going to have to see Moon play a little bit better than game number 1.
He's definitely here. He's much more comfortable on. So, would not be a problem for him to play better.
Been denied.
Them only securing 2 CS on that first creep wave over mid.
Yeah, it's
Nice, back and forth.
a pretty skill-dependent matchup, but whenever the Flame Guard is up, it's like all Ember Spirit pretty much. No way for you to remove it until level 6.
We could see the rotation from like DDZ come in, beat the Remnant into an arrow.
They actually dodged lanes on Execration and Lighttech quite a bit.
Prepare for a lesson.
Lifesteal against Bristol, way better. Centaur against
You have
Prophet,
learned
way better.
nothing.
And now the lane suddenly don't look that bad.
Does that leave a lane where Nico could probably sit by himself for the most part in that lane? Pal's taking a lot of that.
Yeah, his goo is super strong, and you have a lot of mana with the IO. So there's 2 manas to work with, but once the Centaur gets my Ring of Health, or even Vanguard, you know, this Prophet will not be able to do anything to him.
Full roots and rock.
Yep, unfortunately, he's sitting at 1,000 health at minute 150. Just Centaur things.
Literally just Centaur things. BDZ trying to block this game. We'll
Radiant's
get
courier
Courier.
has
That's
been
always
killed.
nice.
That is indeed always nice. Golden Fusion for everybody. Well,
You
30
have
is 1
learned
CS basically
nothing.
across the board. Not bad.
So it certainly feels like BDZ is probably going to aim to leave the Centaur. Arrow going to land.
Close.
You know, he's blocking that camp. He's staying over to the side, giving some soul experience over towards Nico.
Yeah, and Clock is trying to do the same as well. That's level 1.
Just his name's logo over on the ancient.
I like this item build on Bristol. He went straight for the Soul Ring because he has an IO to always keep him healthy. Always make sure they can out-regen that damage you take from using the Soul Ring. Makes a lot of sense.
Coming over to swipe a bounty rune. Or at least try to. Jabs comes in.
Jabs is the advantage, you know. Those mini stuns are super annoying to deal with. And he
got it.
Yeah, Jabs got it.
Tell me some
Now we know
You have learned nothing.
he's a bit more active.
Unfortunate for BDZ.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very unlikely to get that through the mini stuns. And Jabs is also very well known in Thailand for his hands.
Huh?
I don't know what you were thinking about.
No, I was just wondering where that was going.
Okay.
I was waiting for the follow. He's very well known.
For his hands.
For his hand.
Like that.
Place.
Mid lane, taking a lot of damage once more. So there's a healing self to work with though.
BDZ looking for an arrow. Nico taking a lot of damage, maybe going after this Nature's Prophet.
You counted an arrow with all these trees there.
Nico, he's taking too much damage.
Yeah. Like Mirana is absolutely worthless against the enemy Prophet. It's just never. Oh, AA out of position here to ping to the tower. Should be fine. Taking a ton of damage though. AA again, you have to be careful. Okay, it's fine. He just walks right back in there.
Not what you expected.
He picked up the Ring of Hell from Bristleback. He's now very survivable. But Lifestealer now with that added lifesteal that you get back, or rather the damage that you deal with the, what's it called? Feast is a very good hero against Bristleback. And like also have infinite big pass too much. Also picked up the Chainmail. Phase Boot's already completed. He's quite comfortable.
He didn't go to that ring.
He went boots. Fast boots.
Double gauntlet.
Interesting. Because usually when you get that ring, you're pretty much invulnerable in that lane.
Haven't really felt much of anything from BDZ at all.
Yeah. No arrows. Nothing really happened yet. He's even maxing the arrow as well. Has gotten 0 mileage out of it so far.
Now Yoey taking some damage from the Searing Chains.
Tell me someone saw that.
If an arrow connects here, it could kill Moon.
Gotta land it though. These trees, I'd say. Oh, there's the Remnant again.
That was a very good combo.
That was perfect. That's exactly what I was talking about. I was a little worried that they might not get it with the fact that he did hit 6.
Yoey, he's diving him here. Level 2 battery.
Yoey, he's gonna die.
gone.
Arrow misses.
Does Dev pay the price though?
No.
He should be fine. Wow, that is a massive kill for a pot to pick up. Not only does it give him a good golden fusion, but also level 6 will be so much faster.
That being said, Raven's sitting really low.
Yeah,
He needs to be
careful here.
careful. He might just
He's
die. Yeah.
Don't think what he was thinking there. I have no idea what he was thinking there.
Well, DJ left the lane.
Yeah, but he had 150 health and just walks up to a lifesteal with base boots without boots.
Yeah, that was the thing. I don't know why DJ's leaving the lane there. And they're going to go on to the center. They've got the Searing Chains. They'll burn Nico out. Kills all over the map.
Yep, easy kill, and now the Prophet with the trees. Actually, all the trees died, so there's not a whole lot of tower pressure coming out here. Centaur really up to TP back.
Tower is under attack.
And a big rotation here from Yoey and BDZ as well. But
On, taking that.
it has been spotted by a mid ward. They're very careful here.
Arrow to follow it
And
up.
now
That's
the
going to
combo.
land. And they've got the double damage. Moon's just dead. They're going to look for another one. They might be able to get a +1. Starstorm. Oh, they got him.
You have learned
They're really good with this voice moving around a combo. Like, you gotta trust your teammate blindly. Like, you gotta shoot the arrow before the rendering hits.
That was really well done. That could be the combo that wins them the game.
Good stuff, for sure. I'm a little bit worried about the Centaur. He's having a super rough time, but life at
Radiant's
least
top
3
tower is
completely.
under attack.
And honestly, this lane swap, you know, when we get back to the analysis at the end of the game, might be what we say won them the game. Because they would have slapped that top a lot.
Making the right
Not what you
decision.
expected.
Close to the 6, going Armlet first.
Actually, AA is really high level.
Man, he's almost 6 himself, and he's taking over me getting some solo experience right now, which is massive, because this Ice Blast is going to be big for taking these.
Yeah, I mean, also only on a 40 seconds cooldown, he will have a ton of damage.
Gotta see me a pro game when AA gets to level 20.
Very good ward there by the Radiant. Catching up pretty much every rotation from the river. I mean, yeah, AA 25. AA in general just deals so much damage.
Yeah. Arrow in, both feet on him, and they've got the damage. Quick kill there. Can Moon really rebuttal this situation, and it doesn't really look likely that he can.
There's a haste room bottom with a remnant for it. He doesn't remnant for it.
Oh, he'll try.
Too late.
Bottled up.
Okay.
Execration. This is something that I think when people who are fans of Execration, like, no. It feels like this team at any moment can take games off teams that are these massive favorites.
Yeah, it's just
Dire's
teams
middle
that they
tower is
should be
under
winning
attack.
against. They also drop games left and right. It's a lot of teams in the SEA region though. Very volatile region. A lot of teams that have no business beating other teams are just doing it. Like you'll never really see this kind of thing in China. Else. Oh, A out of position here. No TP to work with.
He's level 6. If somebody comes his way, Ice Blast thrown out, he's going to move pretty quickly. Stampede used. They're going for the Bristle, and since he was hit with the Ice Blast, well, he's dead.
Jib baited, man.
AA just be like that. Arrow doesn't connect. DJ on the run. DJ pretty quick, has the tether, so he's fine.
I can't believe Execration actually outplaying
Rock it on.
Fnatic 2 games in a row. So far, at least. Of course, it's still very early in the game. Big stack. You know, AA coming back in.
Moving forward, searing chains. Not sure that's where you want to be though.
Ice Blast 5.
And they get control. They're gonna have an arrow with an Ice Blast. Moon needs to be careful.
No mana for Ice Blast.
Radiant's bottom tower
Short
is
a bit.
under attack.
But they have to
25
concede the
mana.
stack. That's awkward. Almost level 6. Centaur still no Ring of Region at all.
Blink Dagger, straight blink.
Sitting half health.
He needs to be careful. Sprout misses. Cogs are there.
Dyer's top
no
tower
ult for him to
is
work
under
with.
attack.
Ship vest on the ground. That'll get
Radiant's
picked up.
bottom
He's
tower
trying
is
to
under
run,
attack.
but the rocket flare finished.
Is wide
And picking bottom to defend tower. Arm that already picked up on Life Day is very farmed.
Dyer's
I'm
top
very surprised by
tower
his
is
lack of
under
Ring of
attack.
Health on Centaur.
That going in first.
He got blasted in the fountain.
In the base. Look at that.
Radiant's
Oh,
structures are fortified.
I'm getting all the tips in the world.
as he should. See me in a performance like this.
And he still has a very big stick on Ember, so he should be fine.
Dyer's top tower
arrow
is under
hit.
attack.
Then he's not that fine yet. And Lifesteal going full passive. He has a 2
Dyer's
skill
top
points safe
tower
for 1
is
rage,
falling.
1 ult. He's going full creep.
Dyer's
I
middle
like it.
tower is under attack.
Apparition. Rerotate. Towards top. Hookshot misses. They've got 4 heroes up here going for Nico, who doesn't have a stampede. At any point, he can choose to use it and run.
It was all dependent.
Oh, the Sprout missing.
That's the pressure, you know? Oh, Io also.
Palace?
He's left alone.
Was toggling. He's fine.
Io gone.
Oh, man.
You cannot escape me,
Execration,
Our
execration.
paths are linked.
Putting it on with an exclamation.
And a lot of
Radiant's
pressure on the
middle
clockwork
tower
to hit the
is
hook.
under attack.
Maybe a little bit too much. And it's up missing it. He's really the only
Dyer's
initiation to
top
have,
tower
unless Ember
is
Spirit
under
wants to go in
attack.
first.
Which he doesn't at the moment.
Yeah, and he also only has 1 levels in shackles, or searing chains rather. However, the gold lead did decrease a little. Bristleback farming up very well. Hood, Vanguard, sorry. For the rough lane he had, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
The seeds of fortune.
Okay.
Okay, that's one around.
With the A, I
Radiant's
don't
bottom tower
dislike
is
that.
under
I
attack.
think if the Ice Blast misses, or if you want to target someone specifically on the outside of the fights, that's fine. Follow it up.
If you hit the Bristol with Blast plus Vessel, he is in big trouble.
Yeah.
He also doesn't go for any sort of
Radiant's
dispel
bottom
mechanic.
tower is under
Prophet won't
attack.
go for any.
Dyer's
Neither
middle
will
tower
Ember,
is
so it
under
will be a
attack.
long time until
Dire
purge off this
are
vessel.
scanning.
Sight hits BDZ. They do have the Blink Daggers to
Radiant's bottom
debut
tower
the
is falling.
Centaur. Astro Stand. Remnant, Ice Blast. Oh, and that's another kill for Yoey
Entirety of
Moon.
your
He
existence.
knew they were there.
Yeah, he saw BDZ to start. You gotta have an idea that they're there. And, well,
Overplaying his hand once more.
way too far forward.
He died 3 times, all 3 times the same way. Full arrow.
This time it's got an A,
Dyer's
but
middle tower
makes it even
is under
harder to
attack.
start that situation. They need to be careful. Nico's looking for the opportunity to blink in there with a hook stop. They don't have Ice Blast right now. They probably want to wait for that.
Yep, up in 1 second actually.
They're going to have a Yules with this too. Like the Yules setup makes it so much easier to get the Aether and the arrow. They've got the Oh, it's a sunny day. They're able to now. Wound. He's trying to run, but eventually he'll shatter. Palace getting the kill onto Moon. And there is no response right now. They're waiting for the relocate back. Both feet tether away, but a lot of damage being done with the Infest Blast. They're going to come over. Hook shot out on RR with the Moonlight Shadow. Is going to be enough to keep the HF original alive. Got the jump, but they don't have the damage. They're going after RR continually. Palace right in front of Raven, who's trying to chase from the HF apparition, who eventually get the kill with Quill Sprays. Heather again, the stop hits. Cogs pushes away the Centaur. Start to throw the Viscous Nasal Duel on him with Tron joining the fight. Palace with the right click throws the Rage on and goes after DJ. They've got themselves the Orchid onto the Void Spirit, but DJ still dies. So now without your tether, not sure you still want to be there. You do eventually get the tower. However, Execration, they still look like they're taking the advantage in these fights.
Yeah, they did a good job at singling out the AA though, who is like a super important piece. Kill that Bristleback.
But they already threw out the Ice Blast. Like, it's not like they had much more to give from the AA.
An instant smoke up here.
Now they do.
I mean, Moon is having a rough game once more. He's getting blown up left and right. And now with that smoke, if he gets caught out again.
Got the Spirit Vessel.
Radiant are
They have Ice Blast.
Prophet.
They can kill anybody.
They saw him.
Blink looking for the stun. Holding it. Orchid. Arrows there. Ice Blast hits. And they will have this kill. BDZ with another. I mean, this combination, this is just communication at its finest. They're communicating really well.
Game 1, Game 2, both games they're showing up in style.
Raven, DJ coming over. They don't have Ice Blast. Blink away though. Viscous Nasal 2. It's not the damage. Just throw out the Stampede. And maybe thinking about going in with a hook shot.
They do have a Vessel also against the IO, against the Bristle. Very good pickup. There's a lot of damage potential.
I think they want to go in on this. I think
They do.
Execration want to go still.
Yeah.
They look at where RR is standing. He's waiting for them to retreat, so he's got the proper angle on this Ice Blast. Now he's got to be careful. This gap spots him. Throws out a hook shot on the Mirana. They're going to go after this Mirana, but the Ice Blast comes through on the Raven. They've got the Spirit Vessel on him. This fight's just too split. BDZ, he'll go down. RR is going to fall too. The idea was there for Execration. That time the execution's lacking.
Yeah, because Mirana actually went out of the trees, was spotted by the ward, so he could not land the arrow on the combination. Otherwise, Bristol might potentially be in trouble. Most supports falling.
You don't want to give up more than you have to. And that's certainly a...
And it's
Lifestealer still, he still has to be a little bit scared. If he gets orchided out of position, he has no way to cleanse that. Know that? Hold the Kyle. Damn it. Contagious. Control yourself.
Now I just need to pick who's going to win the game.
Well, we already did that. Lifestealer bomb in the Centaur right now. If they click on him, they will see it. Yeah, they pinged it out already. You don't just have 3k health at this point in the game. Even though you're Centaur.
Well...
Moon has to be careful. He knows they're there.
You'd think he'd still know, but, well, Blink could stop him. No way! Arrow and the Ice Blast all come through. BDZ, he'll get the kill. The arrow hits, and, well, the connection's been made.
Like, I thought he was just baiting it with like a slide or something, but no, it gets blown up again.
Initiation, arrow comes through. Execration on the arrow throws. Get the kill on a jabs. They'll throw the Orchid onto the Lifestealer, but not going to follow this up. So your Orchid's been used, and, well, Palace, he's fine.
Radiant's middle tower.
I'm not sure what to say.
attack.
It feels like they're not really respecting
Radiant
Execration. Like
structures
they
are
have seen what's happening, but they're just not respecting it. They get punished for it.
Double damage empowers
The
me.
meme with the guy from Despicable Me.
Which meme?
Farming mid. See enemies in the trees. Get ganked and die. Get ganked and die.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I've seen that one. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, he literally saw them in the mid lane walk up that hill. What do you think they're gonna do next?
I don't know.
Maybe jump.
Get ganked and die.
And as I said, I actually thought he was just baiting with Sleight of Fist,
Yeah.
but ended up not coming out. You know, oh, not again, Moon. Oh, he must be so scared now.
He's got the double damage. Oh, no. Never mind. It's cool.
It's over. Clockwork smoked up top. They do have a relocate. And also nice setup.
Yeah, they see the Mirana.
Oh, a hook dodge though.
Woods in, and now he's going to throw the arrow the other way. They got the first one. Look at the kill. The Ice Blast coming in. No one from right jabs. Can they even get the kill on the BDC? Sideways there. That damage done. They'll go after Nico. Trying to get the center. The damage from the batteries over the 4-step away. They've been chasing. Warriors going for this. They no longer have DJ. This is a little concerning. Ice Blast has already been used, and they don't have the Mirana for the Spirit Vessel. They've got the Steam Remnant as well as the lockdown on the move, but it's going to be enough. They'll Remnant into the trees and back towards the last Remnant. RR. He's staying nearby. If they have the lockdown, if we get an Aether Remnant, maybe, just maybe, they can find something else. Jab's going in on the HF right the Biscuit stand for good, but Jab, he might go a little bit too far. Sight of Fist, they stop the TP of RR. They get the kill on the Ancient Apparition Palace, saying, yo, he can only just watch.
Yeah, a little bit of a misclick here from the AA. He forced out the Clockwork instead of himself. Otherwise, he might have been okay. So, pretty decent exchange for Fnatic. Trading 3 for 2.
An amount of gold going their way as well.
Yeah, but Lifestealer is starting to become a problem. He's building into Basher next. And like late game, Lifestealer is really good against Bristleback. You know, early mid game you can kind of still stomach it. The later the game goes, the less your tankability means.
Is anybody going?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Silver Edge here. Would it be worth getting on anybody?
Nah, they don't need it because they already have A to deal with the tankiness.
And the Spirit Vessel, like, it's just fine.
Don't need to build into a Silver Edge.
They threw the Ice Blast out. I would rather they hold them. The Bristle. And they've got the Spirit Vessel on him, and they've got the Yules out on the Wisp. They get the kill. DJ still getting chased by Palace. Lightning damage is just a tickle. It's just a tickle on a Palace. Palace down though. Hit with the cogs in. Shroud, can he get anything off? No, he can't. Palace and Nico end up dead. It looks like he's going to eat the damage and still get Ice Blast hits, but no arrow. Move. Almost in trouble again.
If Lifestealer makes it out of there, he can potentially turn around to fight again. But he just barely died with like... He was like in range of Infest already. He was about to use it. The last battery tick killed him off. Super close fight and much needed for Fnatic here. Brought the Ember Spirit back into the game. Now sitting at a respectable net worth. Yeah, she went for Desolator also. Okay, I like it quite a bit. Together with the Bristle and Prophet. Prophet now finished up his BKB. He's getting big.
Never refuse gold given.
Dire are
That's the
scanning.
problem if you don't really have a reliable targeted stun. Sure, you have the Hoof Stomp, but you know, Ember Spirit should be rather free in those team fights.
Should be.
They have an arrow, they have a Hoof Stomp, and the Remnant, that's it. You can see how fast the Bristle dies. There was without Ice Blast.
18-13, even in net worth.
Yep, Axe will be picked up momentarily by the Void Spirit, 500 gold away.
Silences are going to be massive here.
Especially against his Ember, who does not have a BKB yet.
Not what you expected.
No hits, onto the Clockwork. Long duration stun, hook shot away, but the Aether kind of went with it.
That's silly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Good try. Good response from Jabs as well.
Execration kind of putting their foot off the gas a little bit.
Yeah, I think that mid-fight scared them a little bit. They have finally been shown that they're not immortal. Can't get away with all sort of funny plays.
The Ags also solar press, so it's going to make killing this Bristle even easier.
How much armor does Bristle have right now? 13. There's nothing. He's not even itemizing into armor. I think it's a pretty big mistake by Bristle. The casual plate mail is pretty important in this game, I would say.
They're being mid to smoke. Exactly what they're...
Rock it on!
Very defensive Remnant, just in case. Clockwork is very farmed and very tanky. 1900 health with the hood and Dragon Scale.
Radiant
pretty
are
farm too.
scanning.
They've
And Fest
also
bombed. The
used
5-man smoke.
that Moonlight Shadow in this.
Yeah. See if they can. Oh, this Prophet would be a massive kill.
Yeah, they found him. In fact,
Nice
BKB in time, but the
But
damage
Basher.
is too much.
Just the Basher.
Dire's
Knocked him
middle
out of the-
tower is under attack.
TP.
Really
You got fast fingers,
Radiant's
but
middle
not
tower
fast
is
enough.
under
well,
attack.
you don't have a Dota hex.
Radiant structures are
I'm sure
fortified.
TPO through a dash and nope. That works. A blast. It's Rudy Roche with it.
Radiant's middle tower
I mean, they
is
could have been
fallen.
doing Roche, I guess.
Try and spot them through the jungle. Just doesn't have quite the right angle to really get the vision out.
There's no profit. Have to be a little bit careful here. They're
Dire's
playing under
top
water
tower
here.
is under attack.
Careful.
Misses, and now they're gonna move with the stampede. They've got the silence, and now another silence on the Ember. Moon's been caught. Moon gets the slide off just in time and survives. They'll go after Jab, the extra step. That's right on it. The arrow hit. They've got the Spirit Missile. Raven's in trouble. The Aether right into this. The Death to get the kill on a Raven. They've got themselves a tether and the relocate. Oh,
Dire's top
just
tower
close
is
up
under
both
attack.
the Ember and the Bristle. And those are two big lives
Radiant's bottom
staying up for them
tower
in
is under
PDZ.
attack.
You have two leaps.
Wicked sick.
Go the other way. DJ ends up dead Yo. That's on the relocate back.
And Clockwork has hook in 5.
He just needs to be careful. The hook stomp.
Pull back
Eight
though.
remnant. Trying to avoid the cogs.
Hook ready.
Doesn't hit on
Monster kill.
Kind of just whiff. Yeah. It could have been so much worse. Like Moon had 10 health.
it. Moon just gets out. Bristle just gets out.
If they both die,
Full team wipe.
it's a disaster. Yeah. Would be like a 4 or 5k gold lead for
Yeah.
Execration. But they mitigated the damage. Good job by Fnatic. But they took that fight, you know, knowing they're 4v5. Like they were willing to stand there.
That's true.
It's not like they were forced into it.
They could have retreated. Here we go. BKB hard for the Bristle.
I don't like this hard at all.
I'll
But
scan you.
we'll see.
Leap and one more for good night. Enough to hold it, but oh god, RR now full staff onto the low ground. They can just walk around these trees. They've got the Orchid and they've got the deck.
And it might open up Roshan, no biting on him.
Yeah,
He's a
Ice
very
Blast.
tough
He
team.
should have been retreating the second. He got caught.
That
Radiant's
is
bottom
rough.
tower is under attack.
You don't want to begin that with Roche.
It's moved. Are they gonna
steal it?
try and steal this? Nico is definitely thinking about it.
Your shaman has fallen to the
Keeping up
Ravens.
that Aegis is
But real talk here, I think this Bristleback item build is not good. PDZ.
and BDZ caught again. Moonlight Shadow just comes out, dust lands, and he'll be chased, he'll be killed. So again, BDZ, he is playing in an over-aggressive spot. They've caught him again. We're gonna try and relocate in. But now they're relocating into this where I don't know if they want to be here.
Moon getting caught out once again.
Some vision down. They've got the Infest. Maybe catch them relocating back.
Whoever they catch. Oh no.
Ice Blast through mid and
Very close. He was about to Yule him.
almost got it.
So, like, Bristol is itemizing into 0 attack speed and 0 armor. Against the Lifesteal, he's going actually for max health. Not sure what the thought process there is, but Lifesteal will be healing a ton by just hitting him.
Percentages.
Especially once the shard comes out as well.
Yeah.
Dire's
Clockwork going
top tower
Axe. He
is
wants
under
to
attack.
input a lot more with
Radiant's
the
middle
overclock.
tower is
Yeah,
under
double hook.
attack.
Boom. There I go.
3.7 hertz.
Pull roots and run.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower
Prophet is
is under
itemizing into
attack.
the AC,
Dire's
playing his
top tower
whole team
is
with a
under
little bit of
attack.
armor. I don't know if that's necessarily enough though. Bristol will be sitting at what? 16? That's not a lot.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Excertion, if they can find anything. Been lacking the pickoffs that have given them this lead.
Yeah. And the Roshan was also a pretty big problem, because now you can't really blow up Bristol and get out.
Ooh, headband.
Good question. Maybe A? Somebody really wants cast range from,
I like it on A.
but he has the Grove Ball right now. It's also pretty good.
Yeah. It's the AC with the BKB. Big timing there for Fnatic. Still sitting 1,000 gold behind.
But AC also going to be picked up on the lifestealer, canceling out the other AC, of course. Yep.
Delivered, he's got AC.
Everybody gets an AC.
Radiant
He still feels very strong.
He
Dire's
is. He
bottom
also just picked
tower
up his
is under
evasion
attack.
talent, so Bristol won't be hitting him as much.
Players
Double
here.
profit.
Flare. Oh, Dragon Flare spotting Palos. They've got the Searing Chains, but Clockwork moving in that fast by himself is
Dire's
just going to
bottom
end up
tower
dead.
has fallen.
Be very careful. He might look survivable, and he is
Dire's
against
bottom
stealth,
tower
but
is under
physical damage will still rip through him.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Not a smoke, infest bomb.
Blast for
Wanna go
Snap.
deep.
Wow, they're really looking. They got the first hit bash.
Dire's
Can they get
bottom
another
tower
bash? It
is
doesn't
under
even
attack.
matter. That is so far. I mean, they knew exactly where the Radiant were.
Life tastes like
Based on the Rocket Flare coming in, the slides coming through.
Arrow hits. Who gets caught? It's a magnet.
Double kill.
Man. They're going to go for more. They got DJ caught. This is so good from Execration. They have found the Bristleback. Arrow comes in, but he's got the BKB. The bashes are in. Raven tried to TP out. The cools are going to start to stack up. They'll continue to chase. There's another bash. First stop in, and they have got this kill on a Raven. They've got him once.
Is under attack.
RR needs to be a little bit wary on where he stands, but the arrow setup, it's there.
And well, they've got this kill once again.
He looks like just such a pushover when the lifestealer's on top of him with an AA. And yeah, it all started with a fantastic pickoff on the Prophet. They did not disengage from the bot lane. Took an arrow to the face, gets taken down as well, and Execration is just massively outplaying Fnatic here right now.
Moon is a magnet.
The arrow hit him.
Yeah, I mean, Moon took, I don't know, I think 6 out of 7 deaths, all arrows.
Yeah.
Try you on again.
They're going to try for it
Middle
again.
tower is under
His BKB
attack.
just came back up.
Whew. The Astral Step wasn't cooldown, luckily for him. Otherwise, I would have done the same thing.
I like that they made the determination. All right, infest over. Sometimes you see like Steelers, yeah, they just sit there.
Double damage life to that.
With his centaur, they might have gotten into the spot because Moon is still taking a lot of damage on the one. One more shot to get the kill. He comes in for Nico, but loses his own life.
This is it.
You have learned nothing.
And we have said they don't have a whole lot of
Radiant's top tower
stuns
is
to
under
begin
attack.
with.
Yeah. Bashers coming in clutch, I'll tell you that
Radiant's
much.
top tower has
I mean,
fallen.
his bashes have been pretty on point. But he's just not scaling anymore on the Ember. He's now the same
Radiant's top
network
tower is
as
under
the
attack.
Centaur. But Lifesteal just looks like he's the king of the game. Bristleback, no chance to fight him. And he still has the heart queued up.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Shadows.
Once he gets this Skadi up, man, it's Bristol. Everyone's gonna have so many problems with that
Oh
slow.
my god, they want to go for this. They just want to make the jump. They've got the Moonlight Shadow. They're going to go for the infest. The Astral Step, another Astral Step. DJ caught. He tried to
Dire's
TP.
bottom tower
He ain't
is
going to make it
under
out.
attack.
Arrow comes in, not even needed. Palace with another one.
They're so fast. Like Execration, really putting on the tempo. Every time they see something, instant infest, double astral, hasted void spirit, because of that infest bonus movement speed. They're just bringing the game to Fnatic. They can't handle the pace at all.
Look at how far ahead Palace is. And he's almost got a Scotty.
And once that's up, have fun running away. What is the ability called? Cool Frenzy plus Skadi's like, what, a 50% slow? You're not moving.
Cool Frenzy sounds like a 1960s poor horror film.
Yeah. It does.
Tonight's double feature.
Cool Frenzy. Featuring Execration Palace. And the sacrificial lamb, Moon.
This song.
The damsel in distress. Will he be able to be saved? Find out tonight.
I want to kill this Ember now.
Alright, how much gold off Skadi?
Stampede gets used. They're going to go after the Ancient Apparition for the Force Staff away. He's still looking for it. And they're really going for RR. The commitment's there. They want to get the Ancient Apparition, which they will. Hookshot comes through on a BBC. They've got the Infest. He's run him down, but he's got the BKB. That runs out. Now the Silence Blade. The Hookshot through on a BBC. Infest pops. BBC leaping away, trying to get out of this one. He's got the Lotus Sword on with 5 coming up for the Ancient
Ancient Apparition, they'll focus their attention on the jabs. Cold Feet, Chilling Touch, that's enough to ice him out. And they have got the Yule's Aether Remnant combo, but Raven with BKB, Ice Blast coming all the way through. Will eventually
Clip the Prophet.
just clip.
Very good decision.
They still want to go. Aether Remnant. They need to be careful. DJ
Radiant's
step
middle
and
tower
getting the
is
tether
under
up.
attack.
They've got the shard too in the Bloom Spirit, so he's got more options over this ceiling.
And a whole lot more damage too.
Yeah.
They're going again. No BKB this time.
No, he just used it.
Arrow.
Arrow comes through and he's beating
Okay.
them. And can they get the relocate off? Yes, they can.
Good decision making here by DJ once
Is
more.
under attack. Radiant's
Raven
middle
put a
tower
Spear
has
Vessel on
fallen.
him too. If he had an Ice Blast, maybe he's dead.
I mean, they're doing good damage control on Fnatic. It's just every time they're bleeding off something, you know?
Perfect.
Yeah, it's just... He definitely didn't skip math lessons. Being able to count to 12. Very well done. It's just every time Fnatic just bleed off something, you know, in the retreat. They lose one hero, maybe two, maybe not the most important heroes, but they're still losing something. Yeah. Execution always gets a bigger
Radiant's
lead.
middle tower has fallen.
Life in out the Scotty. Good luck.
Stampede the guy inside the Coxie. Ice Blast comes down. It's going to land onto one, I believe. Jack's still dead. Raven taking some damage here. Pal's continuing to run in. He's looking for the bashes. He's getting them even with BKB being popped by Raven. This BKB now being down.
He's just
Palace seems like he'll be free to take these racks.
This team play from Execration is impeccable. Like, he has no way to dispel the silence, sitting in a pretty dangerous position. Fnatic think they have to go.
Radiant's middle
Nope,
barracks
instant
are
load
under
drop.
attack.
Table for silence.
Radiant's middle barracks
towards
has
top now.
fallen.
This team looks so different from the last time we casted them.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top tower
Like, they look like
is under
they're on fire.
attack.
They're way better than before. We say it now, and next week they're like, today we had bad sleep. No problem.
Like
Radiant's top
this
tower
looks like
has
right now.
fallen.
This looks like a team that can make the major, but they're already 0-2, and that's a big problem.
Yeah. I mean, if
But
they win this
is
though,
massive.
this win is absolutely massive.
No fire picked up by Chuan.
Also for the team morale.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't want to be zero. Because that means major, maybe in a 3-way.
Yeah, because I think Southeast Asia was like 5-2 was the lowest last season.
Yeah. 3 top teams were a bit top heavy.
May not be that way this
Are
season.
scanning.
I mean, this game is not over yet. It just looks very rough right now to see the life.
Coming through, hook stop, hook shot, not enough, move gun. Over, they're going to TP in this Navy Prophet, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. They've got the nullifier, and he's up on the high ground, all the way away, but not away enough.
It's a buyback from the
Buyback
Ember
from
though.
Moon.
Yeah. Potentially a little bit unnecessary. If he gets picked off now, it's game.
Yeah.
Warrior behind again.
And they
Ember.
got him. Arrow, Ice Blast, all coming in. He's got the BKB. But is it going to be enough? They'll work over at DJ. They're trying to get this Wiz back on the fight table. Just that. He's got himself buyback, and he might be forced to use it. Yes, he will be, but Raven's already dead without buyback.
Well,
And
Think
Roche is
about
up.
Roche.
And he almost walked into that.
Those are the arrows that usually hit too. The ones that are going through terrain level changes and through the trees.
Those are just nasty though. Like, you actually can't see them. They're just camouflaged in the floor.
Those are the ones where you think that
Hook shot?
didn't even hit me.
Okay, just hooked out. Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, but they want to ghost him. They know DJ just got back.
Oh no, these
He's dead.
bars. They don't see everything.
They've got such great vision. He's dead now. 75 seconds, no buyback.
Radiant's
Crystal
top
Bible for
barracks
50.
are under attack.
Might be another set of wrecks.
Palace wants to push in the creep wave, get these creeps in, get the backdoor protection off, go after this racks up top,
And then go Roshan
and
after.
then he's going to do
Radiant's top
exactly that.
barracks are under
He's
attack.
got 30 seconds. They know they have 30 seconds. Raven would have bought back immediately. He hasn't done so. They knew DJ bought back too. They have
Radiant's
nothing to
top
defend
barracks
this.
Yeah, and
has
then
fallen.
Moon also bought back. They're going
Dire's
for
top
megas.
tower
Like,
is under
screw
attack.
Roche, get the game.
So they're going to go top. They're going to try and take a set of racks themselves in a tier 3.
Dire's
You've got
structures
the
are
tier 3
fortified.
taking some damage, but there's the glyph
Dire's
being
top
used. So
tower is under
Nature's
attack.
Prophet and the Ember, how long
Radiant's
can they
bottom
stay
tower
for?
is
You've got
fallen.
BDZ defending and Mega
Radiant's
Creeps coming.
bottom barracks are under
I quite
attack.
like this decision actually, you know. They know they have no
Radiant's
way of
bottom
finding it right now.
has
Just
fallen.
squeeze it. Try to end the game. It's not megas quite yet, there's still one range Rex, but
has fallen.
every lane's gonna be on pressure.
Dire's
the other
bottom
half of
tower
racks when I
is
said.
under attack.
I was like, ah. They didn't take it.
Shadows.
They did.
Take us.
But it's now 5 racks.
They will.
It'll come. Yeah, of course. Maybe the creep itself will just do it, you know?
Yeah.
When they're waiting around Roche Pit. All that they do is probably
Dire's
with it.
bottom tower
Now
is
live
under
testing at
attack.
5.5k gold. The guy is just filthy rich. It's disgusting. He should not be allowed to be this rich.
16k lead. And it doesn't feel like Fnatic can
Live Stealer hitting the Bristol actually just heals so much health. Did Bristol end up going for that hard is my question. No. Good boy. He's going to the Bristol Blade. It makes much more sense.
They see this.
They have to be a little careful here. As Live Stealer, if he
Really?
starts-
I want Execration in position for the hook.
Oh, good infest here.
Astrocep going forward. They've got the silence out of the Bristol back. They've also got the defense. They're going to look for the clockwork. So instead of blocking for the hook, they're going to go after the guys who can hook them. They will get this kill onto Jabs and they'll look over at home. He's going to try and fight Yoey, but I don't know if that's the right decision to be making. They've got the invisibly picked up on the Bristol, but now they got to try and find a way to use it. They look over at RR. Stampede gets through. RR, he fought back in the previous engagement, so he's going to be gone for 9 seconds without buyback. Quick shot comes in onto the Piranha. BDZ ends up dead, but BDZ has buyback. They've taken out the Dangerous Prophet. Dead for 103 seconds. That's the second time he's died. Heals up into the air. Do they have the extra lockdown? Arrow gets blocked by a Creed. He popped the kids anyway.
Radiant's top
Limited
barracks
assimilate,
are
looking
under
for an
attack.
option. Now their attention is over onto Raven. On trouble. Remnant onto the high ground. He's trying to get away. The cogs are there. That should block out Execration for now. He's got the Void Spirit nearby. Moon trying to throw a Remnant juke back and forth, looking for an opening, but the 8th Remnant's there. They've got the double edge. Moon is gone in 108 seconds without this Ember.
And Io is going to come back in soon and relocate out the Bristol Black. They know exactly where he is.
2, 1. Countdown over. Dashes in.
Double kill.
3 days go by now. GG.
Wow, Execration with the 2-0.
Went the complete opposite way than what I thought at the beginning. Nice pick. Easy prediction for us. That's why I don't predict. GG! No, but yeah, it is. And what can we say? I did not expect it. Outplayed, crushed. I feel a little bit disappointed, especially in Moon and Fnatic as a whole. Like, they did not show up at all. First game.
Rough game for Moon.
Yeah. He caught like 8 arrows.
Yeah. He's not an archery target, and he caught so many arrows, it was just... Moon wasn't allowed to play Dota.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to put all the blame on him, of course.
Yeah.
They just got outplayed as a team, but he specifically had a rough series. Game 1, Game 2.
Yeah.
Was not allowed to play Dota. Well played Execration. First win on the board.
Yeah, first win on the board. And to break it down a little bit more for you, we've got the panel. Back over to the handsome panel.